People get better quick too. That's the other weird thing about this world. The MMA world is changing so fast. The level of athlete is moving in such a fast direction. These guys keep getting better and better and better and better and better, and they're all getting better. So it's hard to tell. But when you compare like a top level athlete of today versus a top level athlete of 20 years ago, that's when you see these stark, gigantic differences. When the UFC started in '93 in comparison to 2016, it's just stark, crazy differences.
Which you're not going to see guys stay at the top as long, you think? Well,
some guys can, or some girls can, depending on how good they are. Some people just have massive advantages that are very difficult to overcome. Artem Lobov had a massive advantage in timing and speed and creativity and striking, whereas he could defend himself on the ground. He was difficult to take down, and when he got him down, he's pretty good defensively with his guard. But standing up, he's a goddamn genius. He was a virtuoso. And he would just like move on you and do weird shit to you and then blam! Catch you with a front kick to the face or something. And he would time you, figure you out, find your distance, and then land some crazy shit on you and fuck you up. And he did it to so many people. So when a guy like that is at the top, he's so truly exceptional at one particular aspect of the game. A lot of times they can go on a good run. Bows to you and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck have I got myself into?
Yeah.
You can pump yourself up for it and get yourself thinking like, I'm the fucking man now. But like when you're actually across the street from the man and you're looking at each other eye to eye and you realize step into the octagon rather with the best ever.
You're doing a handstand on the edge of a tall building.
So it's hard for them to get over that. It takes a super strong mind just to be able to fight at your best. Whether or not your best is even good enough, that's another aspect of the fight. Whether or not your best is good enough is really secondary, because you're not going to be able to be at your best. You're going to be so freaked out and so fucking nervous. Your timing's going to be off. Your adrenaline is going to be fucking pumping through your veins. You might get an adrenaline dump, so you might tire out in the second round. Like, you got to manage your resources. You got to manage your anxiety, and you're facing a goddamn ninja, like a real live superhero character.
And he's seeing all of those weaknesses in you.
He sees everything. He sees everything too when you start moving around. When you would move around with him, he would move around with you, and he would see how you move, whether or not you move slow. Like, he would take his time. He would take his time and then just open up on guys. It's fascinating to watch him, man, because he would dissect guys. You'd see him dissecting guys. He'd be bouncing around and moving. He would change his footwork. He would like throw a little fake your way and see how you react. You go, I could have hit you right there. Okay, I see what's going on here. And then you do some stuff at him. He's like, no, not today. Not today with that. And you would see him doing all these calculations in his mind and setting up traps. And then somewhere in the second round, he would attack. And when he was in his prime, it was just stunning to behold. Here he is right now. Look at it. He's standing in front of this guy, hands down, and he just barely moves his head out of the way. He's like just timing him, just trying to figure out, and then plop, pops him with a jab and drops him. I mean, you're watching all this in slow motion too, unfortunately.